I was really hoping that would be a black screen there. Would have looked way cooler. Thumbs. What a classic.
Hooray! We're on.
The good old days. Cut our teeth.
Good. My first one was the first King's Quest.
Serious?
Yeah.
It's a
My
classic.
first one was Space Quest 2.
My first one was Larry 1.
Of course it was.
Oh, I forgot about Larry.
It explains a lot, doesn't it?
I forgot about Larry and the questions you had to answer to get into the game until we figured out you could just press Alt-X.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Alt-X would just let you skip all of them.
We
Yes.
just kept trying to always guess.
But they
until we
weren't
got
exactly
in.
the hardest question.
Yeah, but if you were especially an Afrikaans 10-year-old kid and you didn't have the internet to quickly look things up.
Well, we didn't have the internet
Yeah, we didn't have the
anyway.
internet. I mean, that's the first problem. I don't think it really existed outside of universities.
Rafflecopters. Hi everyone, welcome to our live stream for Retro Gaming Day, I guess. We're doing Space Quest 6, The Spinal Frontier today.
Also, the only Space Quest I've never actually finished.
Oh wow.
Because I had the CD-ROM version of it, but this was like with Windows XP, and they did not play nicely together. And so I could never get past this one point.
I remember buying the Space Quest collection when I was at varsity and never actually playing any.
Can you answer Soul Assassin's
Soul
question?
Assassin. No, it's just some free elevator music that I found on Google. It's hideous, isn't it? Alright, so should we do this?
Yeah, we're gonna kick this
Alright,
off from the
let's kick
beginning.
this off.
Oh, I'm so excited.
For a moment there, I thought it wasn't going to run.
The StarCon Federation has reached its decision. Roger Wilco, please step forward.
Yeah, he's not the protagonist we deserve.
Roger Wilco, you have been judged guilty of the following crimes: abandoning your post, deviating from mission parameters,
I'm never gonna look at him the
You
same
just
again.
ruined Roger Wilk.
No, but maybe that's why
disintegrating
we
a
like
fellow
this
officer, perpetrating a
Trump
sequel without
stripped of his rank and
authorization,
dignity.
That is one way of
and
looking at it.
consorting with a female of higher
I think he-
rank.
Doesn't really look like Trump except for the hair. I
Do
think
you
he
have
looks
anything to say for
like
yourself
Trump.
before we pronounce
He looks-
sentence?
To me, he looks like a younger version of my one high school geography.
Can't you guys take a joke?
Wow, he
Do you
is
have anything
incredibly
intelligent
inept when it
say
comes
for
to
yourself before
defending
we pronounce
himself.
He is
sentence?
incredibly inept. Like, that's the point.
I know.
Roger Wilk.
I know.
Nope.
Very well. It is the opinion of this tribunal that as punishment for your crimes against the StarCon Federation, you are to be decommissioned. You are hereby stripped of the rank of captain. You are no longer an officer of the StarCon Federation.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
Your enrollment at StarCon Academy is hereby terminated. However,
That's quite bad. A six-pack. I take it back.
due to your successful return of the SCS Eureka, your rescue of the Goliath's crew, and the fact that nobody
I love his
gets
little
rid
love
of
handles.
stubborn
Yeah,
radio
he does
stains
have little
black
love
And his
handles
jockstrap.
as well as you do. We are returning you to your former post with StarCon
Flash.
Fleet. You are hereby ordered to resume your duties immediately as janitor second
I think it's a
class on
holdover from one of the
board
previous games. It was an item that you had to
the
pick up.
More importantly,
SCS
why'd they take it away?
Ship 86.
And they showed you they made it worse for the whole tribunal.
Deep Ship 86. Okay, so that's a riff on Deep Space Nine, I assume.
And deep shit.
Oh, point.
And 86 also means something in slang.
Yeah, to 86 something is
It's
to
to get
throw
rid
it
of
away,
it.
yeah.
I will
Okay,
never,
so-
ever comprehend the logic behind the design of the Foxtrot.
I will never Oh, well, there you go. That's why.
Makes a great ship.
I'll never comprehend the logic behind the slow montage of throwing the jockstrap.
I mean, if you're... why is it...
Never thought about that.
Football's pretty homoerotic
Attention
already.
all hands.
Yeah, I suppose.
Just keeping up appearances.
This is your commander speaking. I'd like to thank
God,
each and every
Amanda.
one of you for your fine performance during our recent episode, A Stitch in Time Saves Gamma 9. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you.
It's
Thank you, thank you,
unnecessarily long,
thank
but
you.
really funny.
As a gesture of
joke,
appreciation, we're putting in for shore leave on Polysorbate 60. Enjoy yourselves and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Polysorbate
Kielbasa out.
conservative?
I think so,
Yes,
yeah.
kielbasa.
Meanwhile, in a deserted warehouse just outside the galaxy,
Those graphics.
They are pretty amazing.
Amazing. They got 3.
I don't care how you do it, gentlemen, so long as his body is intact. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
What I want to see she leans forward and that is actually the outline of it.
Now, I believe you'll find him here, on Polysorbate 60, on a shore leave.
Soul Assassin says the slow-mo throw was a 2001 A Space Odyssey reference. I think he's right.
Ah. I should probably
Yeah, I haven't
watch
seen
that
that, yeah.
at some point. Thanks,
It's
Soul
a very
Assassin. It's
weird
like a
movie.
little bit more shame to pile on my plate. Why do they have a jockstrap shaped ship?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Space Quest, dude.
Okay, I'm ready. Energize.
I said it's trademark.
Oh god, wherever he goes, fuck ups will follow. Okay, so to all the people who are watching, a handful of you, thank you. We're
As we
very
join our
open
hero,
to
Roger
gameplay
Wilco,
suggestions,
he
so
has just
if
been
you'd like us to
transported
try
the surface
something,
of
please just
Polysorbate
go
60
ahead and let us
to
know.
enjoy a little shore leave. Apparently, there was a minor glitch in the process. Well, at least you got here with all your important parts. Your hands, your mouth, and your stomach.
Oh, great. Real wonderful. Nice beam job, you metallic piece of scrap. Jeez, this is snug. Real snug. You know, it actually makes me feel kind of good.
What must
I
we do
remember
now?
I
Get
used
him
to wear
out
my
of the
mom's-
room?
Yeah,
I
we
assume
don't
we
have
gotta get him out
control
of the
yet, though.
ground.
No time for
Oh.
nostalgia. I've got a serious extraction problem to
You know,
work
he has to
out
have his
first.
little monologue. For...
Right,
There we go.
now we can do stuff.
Alright, actually, now get through. I'm cold.
Your reach is about as great as your personal depth.
Nailed it!
Gravity.
It would be really funny if that droid got up and went, "How wooed!"
Thank you, my good man. Yikes, I hope everything came out with me.
I remember the environments were just like these.
You're
remember having
no
to
Bruce
click
Dern,
and
buddy.
look at
Yeah.
everything in Space
Your
Quest.
words are so unspectacular, nature doesn't even see fit to grant it an echo.
Did you choose to put your mouth on that?
Deep inside, he chuckles to himself with the thought that you think he might actually care what you have to say. Your words cause everything to become speechless. How dynamic of you.
The narrator is very good.
Yes.
Rats, the cinema appears to be closed. You were really hoping to see Tango and Cash 27.
Did it sound like the narrator actually started to laugh there?
It wasn't just me. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the
check
liquor
out the
store.
bike. On the way.
Upon grabbing the ID card, you notice the picture on it is of a rather homely-looking alien type. Guess everyone can't be as fortunate as you.
Wait, what did we just pick up?
An ID card, I think.
Oh, okay.
We. You know that.
Careful, combining those items might cause a rip in the space-time continuum, a tear in the very fabric of space itself. Or not. It's the alien ID you snagged from that rusty bike. That's a fairly hideous picture of the former owner. It makes the average Department of Motor Vehicles photographer look like Ansel Adams.
What's that?
It's your trusty whisk broom and dustpan.
Of course. Of course. Right. Not for any particular reason, but I really want to go check out the booze shop.
I mean, nothing bad ever happens
it's a
in the
good
bottle
start.
store, right?
It's a good start. You gotta check out the land. Let's see what this guy's got to say.
Hi there.
Howdy there, partner. The name's Paw Consahawker. Yeah, that's my name. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment here. Now, anything I can sell you, why, you just let me know. But if you steal anything, I'll be forced to kind of kill you. Welcome.
That's not creepy at all.
Is that E.T.?
It looks like He's homeless.
I'm gonna add subtitles.
Oh,
Probably
look at
need
the little finger.
E.T.
Go talk to him.
Let's try it.
You drool in that direction, but no one notices.
I think you clicked on.
You get a jump on senility by mumbling to yourself.
Just try go for me.
Oh,
I didn't even get points.
can you look at him like with eyes?
This little fleshwad looks familiar. You wonder what he's doing here. Must have been a victim of the telecommunications wars.
Oh god, that's great. Three Clavies, Tango and Cash was the shit, E.T. phone Uber.
A camera covers every square centimeter around the clerk just for security measures. It's amazing what kinds of crimes people will commit to get some of Pa's special stock.
Oh, that's good.
Is that anything like Daddy's brown sauce?
Oh,
Is
no,
that
yeah.
Paw behind
Waters
the
at the wine
counter?
coolers, especially this wild Roddenberry-flavored stuff. Then again, a nice frosty Harlan Alison, a cold-filtered Beers Anthony, or a Marion Zima Bradley sounds good about
Ooh,
now.
very clever.
He looks like someone's.
So, Pa,
Someone
what's
can-
the stuff behind you?
Oh, that, eh? Why, that there's the good stuff, sonny. I got some real fine stuff back here. Oh, yeah, I do. That's cold Saurian brandy. That's what that is. Best available in these parts here. Now, it's way out of your price range, I'm sure. It goes for 20 buckazoids per.
Yeah, well, that's clearly going to be something to save up for at the moment. I think we've only got the...
A stack of papers lay unattended on the floor. Apparently, Pa doesn't get in a big hurry to put stuff away. The headline reads, Lindbergh baby kidnapped. You really don't need those.
It's an adventure game. You need everything that isn't nailed down. Come on.
I mean, surely we can burn it at a
Despite
later
the
stage or
enticing
something.
description, you really don't need that.
Okay, let's get
I
out
don't
of
think
here.
there's much we can do here. At the moment.
Yeah. See, it changed. It's now Superman versus Batman. Prophecy.
What?
Oh.
So their prophecy predates I Am Legend.
I mean, this came out in a way it was
95.
95.
What? Go back?
It will change though.
I know, I just want to see if
I'm trying to get the exit.
if they can make another
it's a
prophecy.
strange play. Raiders of the Lost Semicircle.
As opposed to...
Yeah, which sounds a hell of a lot better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
This guy looks friendly now. Try to keep it that way.
Hello, Mr. Bouncer?
He pays very little attention. You're pretty used to it. But someday...
Going to the bar. I'll go pick up. Oh, no.
But we have ID.
It would appear that once again, Vice is a bit more profitable than most business.
I don't feel like this guy's selling
This
something.
place is almost too hip for the planet.
If
But
you can
then
use the ID
that's
to buy
no
something.
mean feat, given
we
what a
only have
total
one back
heap
as always
this
tonight.
place appears to be.
We'll try not to spend the money. I just want to see if the ID works.
Impressed by his own perceived magnificence, this wannabe babe magnet stands and just radiates cool.
Why does it sound so uncool when he says it
A
like
quick
that?
look
though?
indicates that the bartender is physically well balanced and adroit. A good combination for this profession. The shirt would further indicate that he has the mentality for it.
Does he have 4 arms? Oh, yeah, he does have 4 arms.
Probably related to like.
What
Goro
can
or
I do
something.
for you there, fella?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a fuzzy toe jam. They seem to be pretty popular with your particular species here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know if I want.
Yeah, no, I'm putting my drink down.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Yeah, you've
let's
got
go
it,
for the
pal.
fuzzy.
Drink.
Make it.
Speak for yourself, Mark.
Flash him the card. See what happens.
There we go. Very good.
That's not a very good likeness of you, pal. What'd you do, steal it? Hey, if you was an okay guy, you'd return it to its rightful owner, you know what I mean? And if it is you, pal, I'd consider killing whoever took it. Whew, baby, that is ugly.
Okay, so we obviously
there's
need
not
to.
much here that we can
We need to change that card.
find though. No.
I
See what
mean,
else we can.
but I saw that too. That a photo booth?
Yeah.
That box in front of the door you just walked in.
What's this, the arcade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another very sleek-looking fellow.
Now that's an interesting specimen. Is this place the backwoods of the universe or what?
He looks like he's inspired by Alien.
Yeah, no, he does.
I'm also getting that vibe. Really funny if all that popped out.
So this is Stooge Fighter 3. Doesn't look so tough to me.
Say,
Oh, wow, that's
partner, care to
Yo,
indulge in
Street
a
Fighter
friendly
ripoff as well, hey?
game?
Well spotted, Gareth.
No, but I
By
mean, even the
way,
text and everything's the same.
name's Jerkwad. What's your mama called?
Jerkwad.
But my
My
friends
mama
call
calls me a mistake.
Roger.
My friends call me Roger.
Well, it's darn fine to meet you, Roger. So, what do you say to a friendly little round of Stooge Fighter 3?
I've got a feeling we might actually have to play this.
Gosh, Mr. Jerkwad, that sounds neat.
That sounds neat. Sounds like porno dialogue.
It does. Jerkwad. I like to fight your stooge.
Gum sauce.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Okay, God, I'm gonna actually have Quilly Joe.
We should go for him just because he's wearing the jockstrap.
The jockstrap. I guess he's called Coily Joe. Press A.
That's if you want to play the keyboard. Is there a mouse option?
I've got a few.
Play
The mouse.
mouse.
Click on the ABC. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Right.
Let's get ready to
I'm just gonna
roll.
Are you trying to give him a massage?
Yeah.
Tarryn?
Are you trying to hit on him?
Oh,
yeah.
he pinched his nose. He threw a pie at you.
Oh wow! Fatality.
I think you should maybe move a little. There we go.
What were the names of the Three Stooges? Curly, Mo, and...
And,
Oh, how dare you!
Lame brain.
I'm hurt.
Big Mo wins.
Not my finest hour. I should have.
Rumble.
Boot. I love it. These are like schoolyard kid fights, you know. Except for the whole, cut the head off.
I don't have that cool.
No, you don't. I think it's a Big Mo
Don't
special.
pick at it. Don't pick at it. You'll.
Can you make it worse?
That's delightfully non-helpful.
Wow, this guy is. I want to say he's kicking your ass, but really, I feel like he's winning at like a sign language game or something. Yeah.
Oh wow, that was a cool move. Oh.
Well, it wasn't good enough. It's the jerkwad, dude.
Big Mo wins the match. He moitered you.
Moided.
Waited you.
Game over, man. Alright, I've got a feeling that at some point we're gonna have to come back a beat time.
Yeah.
Wow, man. I guess I got real lucky. Or maybe you were holding back on me. Nah, you wouldn't do that, would you? You don't look that bright. I mean, that probably isn't
Or
your
he's
style.
Beating him is probably
Yeah.
a way
Wanna
to
play again?
get yourself into some trouble.
Not now, thanks.
Other option.
I'm actually surprised that we haven't accidentally killed ourselves yet, and there's a part of me that really wants to save before we do
It's one of
anything
those new
else. Otherwise,
This
Code
is
mobile
friendly.
photo booths. I heard
cool.
they were beta testing those.
Oh yeah, forget that you can these games. But it's...
Are we gonna take a picture?
Yeah,
yes.
let's try.
It's unmoved by your touch.
Oh, I know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to replace the ID on the photo on the ID card.
Well, that's why I got excited when I realized there was a photo booth.
I wonder if
have
you
we
have
got
to
any
use
money?
cash.
I have one.
Ah, sweet.
You pop a coin in the slot and
Maybe.
climb on in.
Check out the big brain.
All right, I'm looking pretty
A
good.
little creeped
Fire
out about
away.
the guy I came to watch.
There's got to be an optics problem with that machine. I look partially digested.
What the? No, what is that dude doing in the photo booth?
No, I think there was a big steaming bowl of foreshadowing there when he said he looked partially
Didn't opt for
digested.
that second set of prints after all. Guess that guy won't be filing any complaints with the Portable Business
Does
Association.
that mean we've got a set of prints?
My mind just
No,
went
no,
there. I thought
yeah,
it was some kind of
did.
pervert.
There we
sitting in
go. So now I'm guessing.
You quite cleverly paste your picture over the old one on the ID card.
Good job, bro.
Nice. Neat. They'll never catch me.
Who's that person who just walked up to?
He did.
He's standing behind our model now.
Really? Just move?
Oh, I think it's just randos walking in the street.
Oh.
Do you seem to have collided a bit there?
With quantum entangled.
Yeah.
Can you talk to him?
I don't know.
It's one of those Bjorn guys. It's so cute when they talk about assimilating everyone.
Bjorn, as in Borg.
Don't pick at it.
Oh god, we're gonna have to do this the long way. There we go. The quantum entanglement. Right. Implants and stuff.
Oh wow.
Okay, that sounds exciting. It's Mr. Blatz!
Who?
He's from Space Quest 3.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Can you talk to him? See if he remembers you?
Lobe piercing.
Yikes! Can it be? Well, yes, it is. It's Fester Blatz,
Oh,
former owner and proprietor.
Fucking
of
amazed that
Fester's
you remembered that.
Yeah. Kudos.
Planetoid of Fleabot. The t-shirt looks and unfortunately smells like the same one he wore on Fleabot. He has the expression of someone enjoying a permanent wedgie. He has aged somewhat. Looks like he's grown a few more neck rings. These last few years have been rough on him. From what you remember of him, he used to be kind of an aqua blue. Now he looks like a used lug liner, or the color of a Vorillion miner's loogie.
Howdy, stranger. The name's Blatz. Fester Blatz. Welcome to Implants and Stuff. Go ahead. Have a look around at some of the most interesting replacement body components this lovely planetoid has to offer.
Oh, a nice fresh sales pitch.
1995, this voice acting.
I know there's some games today that aren't.
Yeah.
Are these brain?
Look like Abby Normal.
What's special about this Abby Normal guy?
Frankenstein.
Good night, Mr. Feldman, wherever you are. What can be said that isn't painfully obvious? This one's labeled fresh. By the looks of things around here, fresh is a very relative term.
Yeah, I got him in a few months ago, fresh from the harvesting facility. Genuine dumb brand cranial stalks. Perfect for when just one or two accidental nicks from those amateur scalpels can render your home-built being useless as lips on a... Oh, never mind. Just rip out that old stalk and slam in one of these little beauties, and your home-built being will be carrying out your bidding in no time. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that.
I think we got to pass on everything.
But we should have our low
Plus
PS.
running biorhythms.
I think so as well.
You thought IBM had rounded all those up and landfilled them decades ago, back when Apple started the push to open home computing to the public, making it fun and accessible.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the only place on the planet to get a good lobe piercing, I tell ya. And even though we don't have to, we do use only Lorshan quality body part piercing products. Less chance of pus buildup and drainage that way. That stuff tends to dull the erythrium coating on the hardware.
Yeah, no.
Very wholesome.
And
Like
Them syringes you can use with lidocaine if you got some. Sometimes you gotta give old Butch a jump start right at first.
Now you know what happened to the infamous R2 line of droids. They've been reduced to carrying out the most trivial of tasks. Fester's using one for a Gen Blood blender. How sad. The R2 line of droids seemed like the hottest thing going in their day. Then they found that one little flaw in the programming. Unfortunately, the princess's personal life will never be quite the same.
That's yeah, I don't really want to explore that too much. That's not dark part.
Sure.
I don't know, I really think
I don't think
So this is where old Fester ended up after the total collapse of the never-thriving tourist trade on that sandy planetoid Fleeb hut. He seems to know how to land on his feet, no matter how fungally challenged they may be.
Challenged is my favorite.
How do we... Oh, there. Oh, I just didn't see the big exit button. Is that one of those things from the Skeksis? From the Dark Crystal?
Ah, you're right. It does look like that. There's a space prostitute. Let's
talk to that guy.
proposition her.
Wait, talk to that guy first. The one who's past you. Like he's doing a little...
Hey!
She says, "Scrump off, you little felchmonger."
Felchmonger.
Try talking to him again?
Hey!
Yeah, that's really not
He's the
accomplishing
quiet
much.
breathing.
I think we've got another one of those constant
He's waiting for
entanglements.
us to leave so he can go
Yeah.
chat to Darcy.
Oh no, we actually stuck.
Oh, God, the collision in this game is terrible.
Here's a hint. Avoid direct contact with beings with personal hygiene worse than your own.
Oh, you
Which
chose
to live by.
hands.
No, I was gonna try and push. I mean, I knew it wouldn't work, but there we go. Is there any way to get out of it? Let's go see. Wait, where did we come from? There. Oh.
I love the fact that they chose to do shore leave on a planet that is an utter shithole. There is zero redeeming qualities about this place.
It looks like Rapture Farms, like the Oddworld game. What the hell is this? Oh, is this the...
Is that Alf? That's like a very buff Alf.
Right over here?
Yeah.
I didn't see. Oh, yes, it is.
A hairless buff elf.
It's creepy.
An electronic proximity sensor-activated bell, probably used to signal for attention, rests on the counter.
It's the plastic surgery.
Nice place if you're a fan of He seems to be ignoring you.
That's your ID.
You
You
really
give the
want to
bell a
use that
pass with
ID?
your hand.
Yeah,
The
I
manager
mean,
doesn't exactly
it
spring
must
to life
open
in
some
response,
doors, right?
But he does stir a bit and grant you a segment of one eye.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Really? I mean, really? Well, I think we got one or two for a couple of $100 buckazoids a night. In advance, you understand.
I know we don't have any.
I believe I have a prepaid reservation provided me by StarCon.
I got no reservations from any StarCon. I got no reservations, period. I do a cash business. You want a room, cough out the buckazoids.
So that's, 200.
So much for that.
Okay.
200?
Can we operate
Don't
that
you
lift?
listen, son?
Okay.
I said 300.
So there's somewhere, or there's this rather
and I don't
conspicuous
include any
grate in the
weird
wall.
pets. Them's extra.
It was a calendar.
I could have sworn you said...
At Fly, Mark.
I don't need no guff.
Well, they probably get little aliens.
Yeah, they go to the like minion-sized ones.
If you don't like the prices, you can just take your sorry pinkish carcass out of here.
Oh, locals are
Well, 300? Okay. But give me your finest room then.
The finest room. Yeah, right. You got it, buckaroo. Best in the house. Coming right up. Pay up, and we're in business.
Well, we're gonna have to make a lot of money.
Flash the
Let's
ID.
find out if it's a calendar.
Nice place.
I'm guessing it's probably not a calendar, Tarryn.
Well, it's a nice place if you're
Oh,
a
for
fan
fuck's
of
sake,
Dark.
Gareth. Yes, fine. Look.
That's an interesting idea. Not a good one.
Not a good one.
Not a good one,
Yeah.
Gareth.
But
No,
interesting.
I wanted to try, okay?
Fine, Jen.
You get a jump on senility by mumbling. Your utterances fall.
Oh, right. Not much we can. Now we need to make money. Yes. Somewhere we haven't explored.
Well, she found a customer. On. Can we go down that thing in the background?
Yeah, we've there or there.
No, the one that you just clicked on there.
We came from there earlier.
Hey!
I wonder if
stuck
you... Nah, what was I thinking?
No,
okay.
It seems like there's something there.
Yeah, I'm interested. Oh, nice.
I mean, there was like a whole lot of foreshadowing there.
Then we can't
No,
go
he's
there.
just wondering.
He's too far away or doesn't care.
Hey, like, oh shit, number.
Hey!
Buddy, maybe you can help me out. I'm trying to
But yeah, I
track
thought he
down
looked
this
like a
Ender
bit like
droid.
Deckard
I'm an
Cain.
Ender droid runner.
Right.
I know
Is
it don't
it,
look so hot,
wrong-
but I'm in
Deckard.
disguise, you know?
Deckard from
Deckard Cain
From
is
It's
Blade
from
Runner.
Diablo.
Disguised. I just
Did you
don't know
talk
what
about Deckard
like.
from Blade Runner?
Yeah.
Hey, here's a tip. Think seriously about a flea dip.
I could really use your help getting this one. I've had a hell of a time tracking him down. You've got to help me. Tell you what, if you can find and immobilize this bionic beer opener, it's worth 50 buckazoids to you.
Okay,
That's
well, there's
What do you
some
say
money.
to that?
1/6 of
scoured
the
this
finest
guy.
hotel room.
Yeah,
I haven't
oh.
seen synthetic
Finest.
hide nor heroin.
Yeah.
All that's left to check is that bar. I'd go in there myself, you see, but I've had a little misunderstanding with the management. No biggie. I'm sure it'll blow over soon.
So there's
Anyway,
a reference
can
that
you
we
help
missed.
me out? What do you say? 50 buckazoids. And if you don't mind me saying it, you look like you could use it. So how about it?
Well, I don't know. What's this Endodroid thing look like? And why do you want it?
Well, he's about your height, only maybe a few inches higher. And I'd say about your weight, give or take 60 pounds or so.
60
And that's
pounds.
just probably because of that stuff he's made of. Kind of a liquid metal thing, but that's not important. He's got a crew cut. I think he was wearing a long, dark coat. Has a strange accent.
But why do you want him?
Oh, he made some people mad.
How?
Oh, I guess he sort of jumped out of his program and kind of killed and/or mangled a score or so of coworkers and, more importantly, management personnel. A big no-no. No big deal. I just got to take him in for analysis and processing. It could help pull me out of my unfortunate cash flow situation. And most importantly, it can mean 50 buckazoids for you. What do you say?
Well, I could use the buckazoids. I'll see what I can do.
Great. You won't regret it. You're going to need this data
I feel like we
quarter.
are going to
It's
regret
been
it.
modified to only be sensitive to certain unique components like droidium, something only an Endrodroid would be composed of. This will help you root him out. Good luck. Let me know when you've got him. Thanks. I gotta go check in with the home office. I'll check back out here a little later to see how you're coming along.
Okay, so
Alright, so
now we need to go into
we need-
Orion's belt.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, except.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked?
Well,
Ooh, scrolling screen, how edgy.
Oh, people are queuing.
upstairs.
That's
Like a
cool.
slot. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Those guys smoking the hookah pipe in the corner look interesting. Either that or Bebop and Rocksteady here in the front.
Pretty sure they're from Space Quest 4.
Wow, this sucker makes even you look like GQ material. It probably seemed like a good idea to you at one time. Hey, don't put your mouth on that. He ignores you. Gee, an empty booth. Perhaps you should clean it. It's too humiliating to sit alone.
All right. Ooh, a nice.
Gee, she looks pretty busy right now. Maybe I should wait until she's done with that table.
Excellent guess, Kreskin. Wrong, but excellent.
Howdy, dollface. What can I get ya?
Nothing right now, thanks.
Okay, you just let me know if you change your mind, hon.
We're looking for.
Check out that
What
door.
is going on with that woman's feet?
Oh, those are cankles if I've seen them.
Your utterances fall on uninterested oral organs.
Look at her teeth, though.
Boy, wouldn't it be...
What's up with that door?
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't be prudent to do that at this juncture.
Helpful. Ominous.
You probably wonder where that goes.
But I hate those, like...
It's one of several people dying to get into the restroom.
I suspect we need to find some way to clear this queue.
Your utterances fall on uninterested oral organs.
At all.
Because, I don't know, maybe at a later point it's
It feels slightly gritty. You suppress an urge to dust it.
Had your feet on it?
Your words
feet
are
are just
so
walking.
unspectacular, nature doesn't even see fit to grant it an echo.
Oh, wow.
Well, that wasn't too
He
bad
actually
for a
did that.
borderline
Yeah.
physical specimen like you. It didn't quite get the job done, though.
Well, let's try that again.
Nah, you still haven't convinced the door to yield to your obviously superior physical presence.
Woo! Look at us.
Wow, you really did it. Not exactly the subtlest of entry techniques, but effective. That's pretty macho for the likes of you. Who would have guessed you'd have the makings of a Starsky or a Hutch, or a Tango or a Cash?
Another Tango and
Another
Cash
Tango and
reference.
Cash.
Hey.
Right, let's go.
Ooh.
That
you
is.
go now, and I don't rearrange your organs.
Oh, it's an Endodroid. Okay,
And a spoiler.
Save.
That's
Save.
probably a good idea.
Before we do something stupid. Okay, let's go do something stupid. Say no.
What did?
It's the Endodroid, and he's repairing himself. Yuck.
What happens if you...
Ooh!
LOL!
Okay, I think maybe we have to distract him
Well,
or
he
something.
did warn you. I'm not going to say he told you so, but he did.
Okay, we'll actually just create a restore point if he dies. Okay, no, don't try and do that.
God, I love
Yeah,
it. He
that's
turns
a
you
great
inside out,
improvement.
though.
Look much better now.
Well, he did warn you. I'm not going to say he told...
Get out of there?
No, I mean, clearly we can't do.
Kegs of Watney's, Red Dog, Samuel Adams. Excuse me, I need to wipe my chin.
We need to catch the spider, maybe?
I wonder if the spider, because it's kind of conspicuous.
Yeah.
That's delightfully non-helpful.
Okay, so much for that.
Guess that's not a plan.
They won't do you any good. They're made to run off the power supply of an Endodroid, one of which you surely are not.
No, he's going to turn you
Looks
inside
like
out
you can't
again.
linger around here for too long.
Yeah, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
So...
There's something on the
Well,
floor
he
there
did
by the
warn you.
stairs.
Yes, it looks like a metal bar.
I'm not going to say he...
We have a weapon.
Nice.
Okay. I wonder if that light doesn't have something to do with it.
Yeah, that's a great improvement.
Well, I'm not going to say... It would appear that merging those two items is not a good idea.
Have you tried just using your hands on the light?
That wouldn't prove fulfilling.
Apparently it would improve fulfilling.
Not fulfilling. It does not spark joy. So you can't get past too much. Tested this now, rigorously.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I'm not going to say...
Alright, I don't know if there's much else we can do at the moment.
I think we should...
Let's go back to the...
But at least we found him.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, so you're with Polysorbate Security, huh? Yeah, what can I get for you, Chief?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff, which is glaring in your face from the
yeah,
back
skip this.
wall,
We should try the fuzzy toe
I can
jam.
make some mixed drinks. I got just the thing for you.
Oh, another special.
Make
get
me
the
a
space
double
special.
uvula spritzer. Twist
Uvula
the fleck rind, and I want it hacked
fleck
and
rind.
whipped, not like one of those shaken or stirred sissy drinks.
Okay, coming right up, Chief. Listen, this'll take a couple of minutes, but feast your eyes on the making of it, all right?
Oh, that's just fine.
This will take
your
a
time,
couple of
my
minutes.
good man.
Food for something. Like...
Yeah, there's a special sauce in that drink.
Like, I really think it's gonna take him a while
I feel
to
like
make it.
we need to be taking advantage of him being distracted.
Yes.
Try the fridge that's in the background.
There we go.
Sweet.
Took ice.
Just check your pocket.
I
Nice
think it's
tray.
empty.
It looks vaguely like your hiney after it's been chewed out by your boss.
What?
Dude, he's...
Wow.
That's
that was
pretty
very
We didn't try
wholesome
to talk to this
image.
guy.
Can't you see he's working the room here? He's expecting a babe stampede any minute now. His
Babe
lifespan, no matter how long, will never be enough. But hey, a guy can dream. Hey, don't put your mouth on that.
Alright, you guys think we can do it in ice?
The subtle and well-designed lighting scheme distorts dimensional perception and creates an atmosphere conducive to the consumption of the very products this establishment peddles. What's with the interior designer's spew? You need to give some serious thought to changing reading material once you're back aboard ship. Pick up a popular Janitronics or the special Ports Illustrated tool belt issue. Seriously.
Special Ports Illustrated tool belt issue. That's amazing. We need that to be a thing that exists.
The back bar area. It's hard to tell what is merely decorative and what is functional.
That's interesting.
An interesting arrangement of conduits creates an almost artistic pattern to the back bar area. It's hard to tell what is mere...
I'm convinced that we need to do something upstairs. It's something that we...
With the ice tray.
Heating voice.
That's delightfully non-helpful. He, or whatever it is, emits what you think is a dim-witted guffaw. You rarely feel so conversationally superior, at least with animate objects.
The writing is crazy clever.
That's
Space
delightfully
Quest always had great writing.
non-helpful.
So did the Quest for Glory game.
He, or whatever it is, emits what you think is a...
You really are a bit of a Roger Wilk
You
for
aren't
yourself,
certain,
Gareth.
but
You
it's
just keep
quite
trying
possible.
to say things over and over.
You get a jump on senility.
Thanks for that.
They're not laughing at you, guys.
Rufflecopters.
Okay.
The walls up here maintain the same conduit theme as below.
What was the deal earlier with that table? It said
It's tough,
you
but
want to
you
clean
repress
it.
your urge to
Yeah,
wow
and
the
then
crowd with
when you
your
tried to
prowess
talk
on
to
the
her, you
single,
said wait
even
till she's
non-para-
15. I think that the
Maybe
droid
we-
needs to be used in some way, but I'm not quite sure how.
Gee,
Can't we
she
clean
looks
that
pretty
table?
busy
I
right
mean,
now.
we have a thing and a dustpan.
Gee, she looks...
I actually didn't think of that.
Howdy, dollface. What?
Nothing right now, thanks.
Okay.
It would appear that merging those two items
so much
is
for
not
that.
a good idea.
Not a good idea.
No.
Sorry.
These guys are a nicely matched set. They seem to be amusing each other to a very high degree.
Currently, what we've got this thing.
In this galaxy, those two items don't do anything together. Maybe it's different in your...
Yeah, okay. I wonder if the security thing can be used somewhere else.
Oh. Maybe flash the security card at them.
Oh, because
Careful, combining those items might cost... As cool as it would be to it... You hear them say, geez, our skimmer's double hovered. We gotta run.
Double hovered.
Oh wow,
that just
okay,
like
clever,
vanished.
clever.
Okay, so they've left this thing here. What is...
The druggies are gone, leaving a partially used nitro tank.
I'm trying to see where this is going.
It looks heavy.
The rest of the game you're going to be walking around like that.
Canister snaps neatly into the conduit opening.
Oh, okay. Ooh. It's snapped in. Whatever that is.
I know it's snapped in. I think that we need to use it to free the droid. and
Ooh, hence the ice tray.
Yes.
Okay. So... Oh, that hooker pipe also looks useful.
Nitro begins to flow through the tubing and into the conduit.
Nitro. Huh.
Okay.
Hooker pipe. There's more to it.
Several
And the only
lengths
reason I
of
say I
tubing
think there's
lead-
more to
Yeah, there's tubing.
is because it's like just like cartoons of old, where you could tell that like something could something was gonna move in the cartoon, or like in games where you'd like look at a piece
They
of
look
wall
a
or
little
whatever.
bit different.
They
in
look
the- in
different.
I
Yeah.
don't
As
think we
cool
use
as
them
it
here.
would-
I think we go back down to the basement and use the tubing to somehow redirect from
The conduit that you just plug that thing into, there's conduits like that
over here. And
by
there
the
was,
bar.
And there was like ice hanging off them. Notice that.
I meant behind the bar. I actually clicked.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Ah, there.
And there is that where it's not coming out?
Hey.
Oh, you need to order the special again.
Now you gotta order
Nah.
the special.
I don't think we need.
Hey, that nitro's coming out through this conduit. Better shut the tank off before it's all wasted.
Oh, okay. Maybe we gotta do something with the pipe here first. All right, back upstairs. Quick sticks. Turn it off.
It's not actually gonna run out, Gareth. I think we need to order another drink. That busy.
What can I do?
What have you got?
Well, I got...
Make me...
Oh.
Oh.
I think that we maybe need
Excellent guess, Chris.
so much for that. Or this.
It would appear that merging...
Try the hooker pipe.
I did.
What did it do?
If it's coming out anywhere else, though.
No.
You go now, and I don't rearrange your organs.
All right.
That's what, like, he
No, I don't think
didn't
there's anything wrong with it at the
give us a
moment.
massive skin job earlier.
I think there's something else that we need to do with that.
Carefully untangle the twisted mass of hookah hoses and then rehook the hoses to create one long hose. It reminds you of Christmas time back home when you enjoyed untangling the Christmas lights and saying to yourself, I get so much satisfaction from cleaning and straightening. One day, I'll be
That's
the
just
best
sad.
janitor
Just like for a little child.
He wasn't a man of great
At least
ambition.
one part of that dream came true. You are a janitor. You rehook the hoses to create one long one.
Okay.
You poke it and prod it and generally make it feel like a piece of meat. Boy, wouldn't it be...
Oh.
So I think you've untangled it now. There's conduits downstairs.
Do you think
you
I might be
be
able to use
it
them?
on
Yeah,
there,
Oh, Mexican. I love the hair of that lady by the bar. Looks like an alien scalper.
Oh shit, the thing's not doing it anymore. I hope it
Oh
hasn't
no,
run
but
out.
there is a thing.
Gotta plug
The
it in
hookah
somewhere
hose
else.
is now attached to the leftmost conduit.
There's more.
You pick up the loose end of the hookah hose.
Oh no, okay, so that's obviously not where it goes. That looks like more piping there. So go
It could be
behind the bar.
those.
Yeah.
There's air taps on.
Might be.
You pick up the loose...
Wait, no, go there first.
You pick up the loose end.
Can only use hands.
Okay.
An interesting arrangement of conduits creates an almost artistic pattern to the back bar area. It's
Was
hard
that
to tell what
downstairs
is
as well?
merely decorative
Yes.
and what is functional.
Fuck.
It would appear that merging those two items is not a good idea. Yow! You quickly close that valve again.
There's 4 of them.
Yow! You quickly close that valve again.
Hey,
Oh, bugger. You're gonna have to order another drink.
Oh dear.
Surely he's gonna get tired of like making you drinks at some
Oh,
point.
wait, that we never even pick up.
That we never even drink, yeah. But to be fair, he sits there making them and then nothing comes of it.
What can I do for
Here
you
is
there,
that. It goes
fella?
both ways.
What have you got?
What? I got you.
What is orbiting
Make me
your
a double
head?
uvula
I don't know.
spritzer.
Flies.
Twist
That's
the
flies.
fleck rind, and I want it hacked and whipped, not like one of those.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright. Haven't we touched?
This one doesn't spew anything.
Intriguing!
You pick up the loose end of the hookah hose. Boy, wouldn't it be cool?
Okay, so it's definitely the
You
third.
quickly close that valve again. An interesting arrangement of conduits creates an almost...
Ideas, guys, ideas. Come.
Well, it worked with the feet to kick the door.
Unfortunately, it did not work.
This one doesn't spew anything.
Oh, you can actually pull on it.
With a
Nice,
flick of your
Gareth.
very supple wrist, you pull the conduit loose from below the valve.
A very supple wrist. Yeah. Alright, now I guess we're...
Probably used to pulling his own
You
conduit
pick up
loose
the
a few
loose end of
times.
the hookah
Yeah,
hose.
the thing is, when you went to stand in front of this pipe, an idea did come to mind, but I doubt that's it.
You complete the connection between the two conduits.
The
Now we need to
bartender is
go...
not at all going to notice.
No, it's so subtle.
I wonder if we have to go and
I think we
open
need
that
to go
canister
restart
again.
the tank, yeah.
Nitro begins to flow through the tubing and...
Yeah.
Go see what the endo droid's doing.
Very nice, Gareth. Very immersive.
Pretty
Like-
shit.
Okay,
he's
There we go,
like him.
there we go. He's frozen. Look at us. Now I guess we have to smash him.
With the
With the
pipe,
pipe.
and then put him in the ice.
Put him in the
Frosta
ice.
la Kista, baby.
Really?
This dude's in a deep freeze. But now, what are you going to do with him?
That wonderful game logic, eh?
And thank God for that.
And it was perfect little icebox
Laying a
sizes.
solid blow
How about-
upside the
how
head
about
of this
that?
frigid felon has reduced him to cubes. He's not too hard to handle now.
What a
As cool
dignified
as it
end
would
for
be
him.
to interface these two items,
Come on, that must work.
that's an It would appear...
Maybe you must pick them up
Yeah,
with
just
your
pick them
hand.
up.
Don't touch that. We don't...
Or with your dust.
Oh,
Good thing.
oh, Gareth, you really...
You
think
really
like a
have that
janitor.
janitorial
Yeah.
kind of...
That spirit.
It comes naturally to you.
It's going
just
to be
the
tough
pieces
to carry in this
fitting,
way.
okay?
though.
And
Very good. He'll be much more transportable this way. However, you'd better hope it doesn't thaw.
we still need to use this with it.
Nothing happens. See, most games would just give you a generic response when you try something useless like that. But we've custom-tailored this response exactly for you.
Oh, he's kind of foreshadowing that it might thaw. Maybe we don't want that to happen just yet.
Nothing happens.
Do we go put him back in the fridge?
We
maybe?
could put him in the fridge, I guess.
And then go talk to the guy. Get your cash before you do anything.
I don't know, let's
Right. It appears that the bartender disconnected your cleverly concocted hose link while you were gone.
Need to order another drink now.
I don't think we need to put it in the fridge.
Well, before you walk out,
I'm gonna save. Dude, no.
Who's
How
that?
convenient.
Here's your cubed compadre. Where's my 50 buckazoids?
No bull. You really got him, eh? I mean, good job.
Yeah, I really got him. And I could really use my 50
Billy
buckazoids.
keeps telling us to flash the ID. I wonder what he meant.
Tell you
at.
what, I'll pay you when they pay me.
That's no good.
No, I need the money now. Or I let the guy thaw right here, right now.
No, just a minute. You don't want to do that. Hold on to your elementary contents. I got it here. Here, you happy? I'll just be taking that tray. Been a special treat doing business with you.
Okay.
Alright.
So we got 50 buckazoids now.
Not enough.
More importantly, we're at 105 points.
I mean, those are important things.
What the if is happening in the club?
Remember, he mentioned before that he wasn't allowed in there, that they understanding with management.
Yeah.
And so I guess went in and let's go find out, I guess.
Did he go into the club or did he run over that
Yeah,
shit?
he
that
went
he
into
left?
the club and there was some racket. and the bouncer went running in.
Hold it right there, pal. You don't want to go in there. Trust me, it's not a pretty sight. But then, neither are you. Nonetheless, it's bad news in there, and I can't let you enter. So hit the pavement.
Okay, well, that part of the game's closed off to us now.
Do we end it there then?
I think we should end it there.
there. Save point.
I think these people are too unfair, though. I think Roger Wilco is objectively not terrible.
I don't know. I'm not into blonde dudes.
No,
Sorry,
but I
Mark.
mean, I just don't think he's hideous.
I don't think he's supposed to be hideous so much. It's just really kind of drab and uninteresting.
Okay. Well, maybe it's just they're viewing it from their culture, which is, you know, no tentacles.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't look so good. You don't
I
have
mean,
a
in
third
comparison,
mouth?
there isn't really much comparison between. He's got a sailor tattoo. Odd.
Well, he's clearly
Well, he's got
from the
tattoo.
sea
Yes, yeah.
because he's
He is a man of the sea.
Of crack.
Unleashing the Kraken is something he.
Oh, okay.
I really don't want to think about that too much more. All right, let's end it there then. All right, then we'll be back. I don't know, next week, I guess.
Yeah.
With some more.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.